We are. Going live. We're live. Oh. Hi, I'm Nick.
I'm Jill.
And we're HipStrings. Welcome and thanks for joining us. It is day 7 of the Base12 Spinalong. And it's been a while since we did our explanation on what the Base12 Spinalong is for people who are joining us in the middle here.
Yeah.
We're more than halfway through.
Yeah.
It is centered on the concept of base 12, so it can be any 12 days you want, 12-day countdown to whatever, right?
Yeah, we just start on 12/12 because, well, 12.
Yeah, 12, 12, 12, 12.
12.
So for those of you that are interested in what's going on but didn't actually get a part of the package, what we have sent out to people who ordered our stuff was a awesome little string of
a
garland of days that are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, 1, 0, or 10. That is because that is the base 12 way of counting. We also included a 12-sided die.
Not that size.
No, not this size. Where's mine? I don't know where mine went. A smaller one. But we included a 12-sided die so that if you wanted to spin the days in random order, you can use the die to randomize. Jill is spinning in order. I'm spinning randomized. And so...
and the fiber, there's 3 different kinds of fiber. There's 4 different hand-carded bats, 4 different hand-dyed merino silk braids, and 4 different HipStrings signature blends.
All right.
½ ounce of each.
And it's all this year in a gradient, right? Going from light to dark. We're in the middle of the blues, if you're going in order. So, Jill, why don't you pull out day 7 while I figure out which day I'm working on? Oh, I already rolled that one, didn't I? I did. Oh, God.
What number did you get?
4. I keep getting 4.
Yeah, you did that one. I broke my bag. I did not do an elegant job of that.
3. Okay, I have not done that one. And so I do get to talk about what I'm doing.
Day 7 is Azurite, which is a HipStrings signature blend. It's one of the new gemstones. It is super fine merino, mulberry silk, and sari silk, I think is what's in here. It's got a little bit of texture from the sari silk. So I have to switch bobbins.
And I think I did
So I'm going to give Nick a little bit of a head start.
And I'm not going to get that much of a head start because I'm starting a new bobbin. I think I did spin day 7 already.
Yes, you did.
Oh gosh, what did I do here? Now you have me like, oh God, got to do this fast so that I have a head start. I am going to be spinning day, what did I say? Day 3. And that is so I'm telling you because it's actually in the past and it's not going to ruin any surprise about what
so day 3 was Silky, which is merino wool, Shetland wool, sari silk, and Tessa silk.
Oh, come on. I'm totally losing all of the benefit. There we go. All right. All righty. We have Emma and Red have joined us. Hello. Let's see. Okay, I can't start and talk at the same time, apparently. Oh, that was way too thin. That's not going to go.
Remember you had sped it up yesterday.
Yeah, but I ended up just grabbing way too little fiber from the beginning. And we have Kathleen joining us. Hello, Kathleen. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy, as we've been saying, Mandalorian Day. I'm not going to say anything about the episode, but it's definitely worth the watch.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
No, you can totally just wait for a little while. Hang on.
Drink my drink first.
Drink your drink first, right? Yeah. So now, do you have any announcements you want to make?
Well, first announcement is I'm taking a shipping break from after the 21st to the 28th. So I will collect all the weekend orders, and those will ship out on Monday. I do not expect them to arrive before Christmas. And then I'm taking a break. The shop will remain open. And I'll start resuming shipments on the 28th. I will be on Christmas. I will be reinstating free shipping on all HipStrings, yarn and fiber at hipstrings.com, not just for orders over 35.
But that's only for U.S.
That's for
shipping.
U.S.
That is not for international
Unfortunately,
shipping.
for international, I really can't offer that because I'd be basically spending money to send you fiber.
Which I'm sure you all would love, but that's not the way to stay in
Not wise
business.
idea.
Yeah.
I'll also be putting out something to the HipStrings newsletter.
Yeah. So we also have Dave and Meredith have joined. Hi, guys. And Red has said that it's good that we are not commenting anything about Mandalorian because she's going to be catching up on it tomorrow. So I did eat my Mandalorian cereal today. I have probably about 2 more days worth of Mandalorian breakfasts. So.
And I don't think that cereal's going to keep for a year.
I don't think it's going to keep until season 3 starts, so I got to figure out another good reason to eat it. And Kathleen is asking, what are we drinking tonight?
We are drinking Manhattans.
And what is
but with rye.
Yeah, what is the bourbon in here?
It's Redemption Rye.
Nice.
And Dolan Vermouth.
Nice. And then Cornwall Crafter is with us. Good morning, Cornwall Crafter. I feel like it's weird just to call her Cornwall.
Her name's Eve.
Yeah, but I'm sure I'll remember that like after the 5th time you tell me. I'm a terrible person. No, I'm not a terrible person. I have a terrible time with names. I am fantastic with faces. I will see a person walking by me for a split second, and I will remember that person, what they were wearing for, forever. But for whatever reason, names go in one ear and out the other until I've heard it like 3 times. Although Eve is one of those good names to remember because of Wally. If I get a good mnemonic going, then I can remember. Eva. Eva.
We should watch some Pixar movies.
Yeah.
We gotta watch Olive.
We gotta watch Toy Story 4. Yeah, we gotta watch Olive. In terms of holiday movies, that is one of my favorites. Prep and Landing is another good one.
We watched Love Actually on Christmas Eve.
That is
after the kids have gone to bed.
Yes, we haven't showed it to the kids yet. We did watch one Christmas movie that we do every year. Harold and Kumar's Very Special Christmas, or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
Harold and Kumar 3.
Yeah, the Christmas one.
Yeah, it's
not appropriate for children.
Not appropriate for anybody, but it's
really
hilarious. We should. I did want to mention, as I was thinking, yesterday we were talking about Sweeney Todd and grim, morbid musicals that are really fun. And that made me think, we really should recommend Dr. Horrible's Sing-Along blog, considering that we're, doing a video blog and everything. Dr. Horrible's Sing-Along blog is a fantastic musical. It's a fantastic story. It's all around fun. So Google it.
I really have to concentrate today.
Why? Oh my God, you're spinning thin. That's thinner than what you've usually been doing. Maybe you should take a break and take out your control card and see how you're spinning.
Good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because
I'm good.
Don't you want consistency?
Shush.
Or something?
I'm consistent.
Let's see. Red is trying to summon Beetlejuice, and Eve
I want to watch Beetlejuice too.
I have not seen that in forever.
I loved it as a kid.
I've seen it as a kid. I remember liking it. For some reason, I have crossed memories between that and Little Monsters.
Oh, I loved Little Monsters.
Yeah, like to me, I don't know. I can't distinguish what parts of what memories are from which movie. Um, let's see. Eve says she loves Beetlejuice. And have we watched Die Hard yet?
I am not a. I've seen Die Hard like once.
I think it's hilarious that that's considered a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I'm not an action movie fan, so.
Kathleen says, I do well to remember faces. She has to look at her driver's license every morning to remember her own face. I know somebody who will not be named that has the issue of face blindness, where they really can't tell the difference between people by their faces. They have to have some distinguishing feature about what they're wearing, or some contextual event of where they are.
Yeah, I'm terrible with faces.
Oh no, like this is even worse.
Yeah, I know.
And so this person has almost gotten in trouble with HR because of confusing two Asian people. Not because they all look alike, because they're Asian, but they all look alike because they're a person and they can't tell the difference between faces. So, yeah, that's a hard thing to live with. So I've figured out tools to deal with not remembering names. In terms of how you interact with people, I don't think very many people recognize that I don't remember names.
Yeah, I usually focus on hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why my hairstyle hasn't changed since we've gotten married. And Red is insisting that yes, Die Hard is totally a Christmas movie. I
had a
don't
roommate
remember
who
if
loved
I've
Die
seen
Hard,
it.
so.
Yeah, Shelley, right?
Yeah.
She wanted to have Bruce Willis's children.
Yep.
But she has a beautiful children of her own.
Yeah.
That are not Bruce Willis.
I'm probably
generated.
For it.
Yeah. Speaking of hair, I feel really bad that my hair is like a mess because I was playing out in the snow with the kids all day.
Yes, it's awful. It's so disheveled.
Yeah. I'm sure nobody could tell because it looks exactly the same as when it's not disheveled. But yeah, I was playing in the snow a bunch with the kids today, and it was great. We made the best sledding track of all time, to the point where we actually scared Adrian with how fast it was going. It was awesome. Although at one point, Adrian did jump off the rock wall with the sled. It's not a tall rock wall, and considering the height of the snow,
there's like 9 inches of snow to pad in.
Exactly, right. But it's like a good, I don't know, I want to say like 2 feet of a fall.
Yeah.
Which when you're on a sled with going some decent speed, that's terrifying, right? But he was very proud of himself for making that jump.
And he didn't hit a tree.
And he didn't hit a tree, that's right. He did dive at the last moment.
The important thing has always been, don't run into a tree.
Yeah. Well, I had a college roommate who ran into a tree while sledding and broke his growth plate in his leg. And so one of his legs is 2 inches shorter than the other. Maybe even more than that.
Yeah.
He has to have special shoes because of it.
And has problems with his hip and.
Yeah, he had to have a hip replacement at like the age of 14.
In middle school, yeah.
And yet he's awesome at kung fu. So, yeah, proud of my child for dodging that tree there. Kathleen says, but hairstyles, cuts, color can change frequently, presumably in response to your inability to recognize people outside of their hairstyle.
Fortunately, my friends don't.
Your friends are boring, is what you're saying?
They're consistent.
Consistent is better than boring. And Eve says she misses sledding. No snow up there in Cornwall. Well, I might get half an inch. So if it gets cold enough, you could always just ice things up, right? Just take that hose out there and make an ice track and then sled on that. Because really, the sledding was fast today. It's going to be better tomorrow because we made the track. The snow is, slightly melty, and then it
Yeah, I'm waiting
freezes
for
over the
tomorrow.
night. Yeah, you didn't sled today, so you're gonna have to sled tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. I had work.
Yeah. Oh, and I did predict correctly last night that people were gonna bother me with work, and they did. Um,
Yeah, but you were able to join me at the studio.
yeah, I did.
Pick up kids from school.
Yeah, all of those things
Sledding.
that don't normally seem like fun. No, the sledding was the fun part. Um, I was miffed because so I play a game called Star Wars Squadrons, which is a Star Wars flight simulator game. But it's all the more epic because I can play it in virtual reality. So it's not just staring at a screen, flying around an X-wing and an A-wing. I'm looking around in space, and it is amazing. It's truly immersive. Like, even if I'm terrible at the game, it's just worth it to fly around in space. But the main servers were down today during the 45-minute period that I had allocated to myself to play it. So I'll have to see if there's some time later this weekend to do so. I am blocking out a good chunk of Tuesday, though, to play that with previous said college roommate that has a shorter leg.
Distinguishing characteristics. At least he can't change that.
Now I have this image of me going up to people like, I don't recognize you. How long is your leg?
Or only having people as friends that have distinguishing characteristics.
Oh yeah. No, your face is too plain.
We cannot be friends.
Can I cut off one of your fingers so that we can,
Oh,
we can be
God!
friends? So Kathleen says we were above freezing all night and in the 50s today. Our snow is melting fast. Yeah, I'm actually really surprised. The last time we had snow, it melted super fast. But
this was enough snow. It's still interesting.
This is still interesting. Although it didn't have enough meltiness to make good snowmen yet.
Oh.
I'm hoping tomorrow there will be enough.
And I think there's a
compression.
chance of a white Christmas for us.
Yeah?
Yeah, we might get more snow on Christmas Eve.
If this sticks around, I'd still count it as a white Christmas.
Right, but it's supposed to warm up probably enough to melt before.
Mm.
I don't know. We've almost had more snow in December so far than we had all of last winter.
Yep. I think in our last snow, we had more snow than we had all of last winter.
17 and a half. I think we had 21 inches total last year.
Lies. I do not believe that.
And we've had 17 and a half inches so far.
21 inches last year would have been like 21 days of... No, it wouldn't even have been... If we had 21 inches, it would have been like 40 days of half inches.
Yes.
It was depressing.
Yeah. But you never had to use the snowblower.
I did not. I never had to use salt either.
Yeah. It was an economical winter.
Yeah. You know what? I live not in Florida so that I can have snow.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'll take snow over the polar vortex any day.
What do you mean by the polar vortex?
The single digits and negatives.
Oh, yeah.
Single digits are for the birds. Well, probably not, because they probably don't like it either.
Well, I love the day that we had in Pittsburgh that was colder than it was on Mars.
Yeah.
There was a...
Well, or the colder than Antarctica days.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, Antarctica's cold, but Mars is theoretically much colder.
Yeah.
And there was a day that we hit minus 20 in Pittsburgh, Fahrenheit, not Celsius. What is that in Celsius?
I have no idea.
All right. Anyway, probably close to 0.
No, much
No,
negative.
it's more than 0. Yeah. I
More
don't know.
negative.
I can't do Celsius. Anyway, we had minus 20, and just on a whim, I was like, I wonder what the temperature on Mars was. And it just so happened that Mars was like minus 18 on that day. Now, like 6 hours later, Mars was like minus 300. But it just so happened that during the hot part of the Martian day, it was colder than the.
It was warmer than.
Yeah, it was warmer than Pittsburgh. Red said it would be interesting to spin day this different ways to see how the colors come out.
Yes. It'd be really interesting to spin it from the fold.
Oh, today's
Yeah.
fiber, we're saying? Okay. I was a little bit confused about the phraseology there. Yeah. Well, maybe you should spin half of yours from the fold and half of yours from the tip.
No, it'll change the grist of the yarn and.
Talk about grist.
No.
What do you mean no?
No. I don't wanna.
Here I am trying to make you talk about fibery things on a fiber podcast. For shame.
Must I? Grist is yards per pound. It's basically density for yarn.
Was that so hard?
Yes.
I really want to ask you follow-up questions, but I feel like you'd get angry at me for it.
You can ask me follow-up questions when I'm done spinning. Have you split?
No.
Oh.
You're not supposed to pay attention. Go take a drink or something.
I have been.
Take another one.
No.
I'm really working hard to try. My fingers are about to fall off.
I can do this.
No. All right. Kathleen says, I have struck a bargain with my Canadian friends. I will send them steak if they don't send us a polar vortex.
The Canadians control the weather?
I can totally get behind that one. Please tell me where I need to send the steak for. Suddenly, millions of random Canadians are getting steak and they don't know why. Still got a while to go, dear. You're totally going to beat me.
I have more fiber than you.
What do you mean you have more fiber than me?
I do.
More fiber left, you mean?
Yeah.
I think I need to move my my hook, but I don't want to stop. Oh, God. Everything hurts. I'm spinning terribly, but I'm half a chance of beating you today.
Just give up.
No. Never give up. Never surrender.
You can do it.
So you're not supposed to be encouraging me. I'm your enemy.
No. Surrender. You can do it. It's possible.
Oh, my. Dave says, by the way, Canadians don't control the weather. They're not koalas. Although I did read an interesting article about how the Chinese are actually really taking the whole cloud seeding to an extreme.
I've heard about that, which is crazy.
And that people are actually kind of afraid about what it's going to mean for the weather in neighboring countries. Because if they steal all the water from the atmosphere, they can actually impact
like the
crops.
Monsoons in India.
Yeah. That's, I mean, wow. What a world we live in.
You can say that again.
What a world we live in. Eve says, let's see, make a T-bone and I'm moving to Canada. Nice. Can you not get T-bone in the UK? Is that like an American thing? Is it just a weird cut? I know we've got all sorts of weird cuts of steak.
No! No!
Not done yet. I still have like a handful. Although I'm kind of tempted to just let it all go. You know, I got encouragement from the sweeties, right? They were rooting for me. I can hear it through the internet.
No!
Hey, Jill.
Stop it!
Ah, that feels good. It's taking you so long.
Shush!
Eve says, "Go Nick, go," and Kathleen says, "Where have the Chinese stolen the technology from to do weatherworking?"
Disney.
Probably from Disney. All right, that was an epic battle. Although now we finished our podcast in 26 minutes.
Yeah, sooner than ever. So you guys, if you want us to be on for longer, don't encourage Nick.
Oh man, look at all the ridiculousness going on my bobbin because I didn't
my
move
gosh,
my.
Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I at
regret
least
that
changed
later.
hooks like once.
Hey, you know, I had to do it once. I had to beat you once.
And now you're satisfied?
And now I'm satisfied. Now I'm going to take double the time the rest of the day.
You're not gonna go. You're gonna like go back to playing and be like, "What the hell was I doing that day?"
That was the Manhattan day. I'll remember that.
It's the day I beat Jill. It was worth it.
Red and Kathleen are both applauding my. I can hear the clapping through the internet. It's great.
They're in a different time zone, even.
Yeah. What else? Is there anything else that we should talk? I feel bad. Like we should at least use 3 more minutes so that we hit the 30-minute
To at
mark.
least to 9:30. The people must have their entertainment.
So that leaves us with what, 5 more days?
Yes.
Yeah, and let's see. I still had some from the future. What have I done so far? I did 2. Yeah. There's 2 in the future still. Okay. Yeah, I did 2 in the future.
I think tomorrow we start moving to purple.
Oh.
What?
You know what Dave says?
What?
When I get to that point in playing, and we ask, what was I doing that day? We need to remember, I was winning. By the way, I think Jill might kill you next time she sees you, Dave. So just be fair warned. And Kathleen says, "I need a woolly winder." You know, normally this isn't a problem, but yes, when racing against Jill in epic spinning battles, a woolly winder is beneficial.
Yeah.
Is there any rules against using something like a woolly winder in a sheep to shawl?
No.
Because that little like moving the hook takes a lot of time.
Yeah. But usually in sheep to shawls, it's usually the weaver that's your slow part. Because you have so many spinners.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's ones that are just remarkable, like the PA farm show is like 2 hours.
What?
And that includes shearing the sheep.
How do you do that?
And it's only like a team of like, I think it's a team of 4 plus your shearer. Your shearer comes, shears the sheep, and then has to leave. Can't help out. And then it's usually 2 spinners, a carter, and a weaver. And in recent years, they've been producing plied yarn.
Wow.
The PA Farm Show sheep to shawl is the most serious sheep to shawl I know of.
So, I'd like to see that. I could sit and watch them for 2 hours.
It's broadcast on public television.
Really?
with color commentary by Tom Knisley from Redstone Glen.
Cool. There's got to be a recording out there.
It streams. I think you can buy like previous Sheep to Shoals.
I think I know what we're watching this weekend.
We're watching PA Farm Show Sheep to Shoals.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just really want
We're
to
gonna
now.
somehow find some.
Yeah. There's
crazy.
got to be something up on YouTube. Let's see. Red is asking, what is the fiber for A and B? And the answer is we're not telling until you get to day 11 and 12.
No. Days.
Oh, sorry.
10 and 11.
10 and 11. Yeah. See, even I make that mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll tell you on day 12 also. And Dave says today he rolled a 12, so he's doing fiber in the bag that is labeled 10 or 10, which is in bag B for him for whatever reason.
Because it's 2020.
So Kathleen asks, do they bathe the sheep first?
No, they don't. And the fun thing is trying to find a sheep that somebody will let you shear in January.
Oh wow, yeah.
And so it's almost
going to be really short.
It's almost always a meat sheep.
Okay. Oh, that's going to be terrible to spin.
Depends on the meat sheep.
Yeah.
I think it often is a Texel.
I have never heard of that sheep.
Yeah, they're not known for fiber.
And Red is asking, can you share the links for the sheep to shawl?
If we find them, we will.
When and if we find one, we certainly will. That is definitely something we can do.
Yeah.
All right. Crap. Stall.
Why? Are we not to 9:30 yet?
I need to look up a dad joke.
Oh.
I can't think of one.
Oh.
Yeah. By the way.
So I finally organized all my fleece. Brought it all to the studio. All the different fleeces. I put some in clear bins so I know what I have. I found the most luscious Mort Shetland that is so freaking soft. But I got it from a friend, so I don't know where to get more. So. And then I found, I have a Dorset Rambo blend that is VMing and is going to stay with me. But there's Jacob and Romney. There's some nice stuff in there. Okay. Have I stalled appropriately?
You stalled fantastically.
Okay.
I was about to complain about your stalling ability, and then you hit the stall right on the head.
Yeah. And it was educational.
Yeah. And so, did you know, I read this very sad news on the internet just now that in Africa, every 60 seconds, a minute passes.
It's very sad.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Thanks for joining us. Let's see if there's any other questions. So Eve actually says Texel was one of the first fibers she spun. So I guess it's not terrible. Southdown is a meat breed and a nice spin, says Kathleen. And and Eve says she'd give her right arm to be ambidextrous. It seems like a bad idea. And Akinspa says PA Sheep to Shawl brings up LiveStream, or PA Sheep to Shawl LiveStream brings up links. So
we will find one and share.
Yeah, we'll find one we like and we'll share it with you. If you guys find one you like, absolutely put it in the comments. We do look at the comments and respond and all that good stuff. So, thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.
Good night.
Or good morning.